teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Receivers are bunched together. Escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Makes the grab. It's Sategna. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's third and long for this offense, football right at midfield. Quarterback still with the football. As the first down is still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down in the third down conversion.
Moves out of the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Grab down the middle, it's Joseph. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming out from the 46.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find.
Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Miami 7, Oklahoma 0.
And it's Field, the returner, trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to the left. That's reeled in. It's Tatum. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to him.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down and 10 now. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Miami! Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone,
it's blocked. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away.
Miami 13, Oklahoma 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Makes the grab. It's Sategna. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
One back, baby, one back.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass not complete.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already he's thrown one pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Hot over the middle. It's Sategna. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Makes a quick catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Finds his target. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Makes the catch. It's Lyon. Great move there. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Lyle. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Here's the second down play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw yet again. Grab behind the line. It's Lyle. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Swarm to the pass rush.
this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. Count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. QB keeper all the way. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1 they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides. But they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Tatum. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. The pass rush closing in. What a catch! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Gibson. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. There's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
The coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Look at the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. There's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. With the catch, it's long. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The
defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and they put 6 more on the board.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Catch made down inside the 25. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown on that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Throws to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Moves up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Looking to throw again. The sure hands. It's long. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Hurricanes! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Tatum. It's a nice game. We'll move the football over to the 27.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Play action fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Off target and incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Oh, what a move. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Trying to create here on the move. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Caught. Completion. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's at the 50. At the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Miami. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side. Explosive play. You'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the 1st down. And a good find by the quarterback.
Nice game. Moves the ball to the 47. Another 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change to bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
He's back to throw again on 2nd attempt. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Tatum.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And with 3 quarters in the books and a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught over the middle. It's Wheeler. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a...
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the move now. And he's got it. So they convert the 2-point conversion, get it back to a 2-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Tries to get it to the running back. Pulls it in. It's Lyon. Touchdown, Canes. They continue to roll up the score. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Hit as he released it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Hawkins. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets him for the score, cutting the lead to 14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Moved out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Canes are in the red zone now. And we're going to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Lyle. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it.
Now he's stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up to score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Miami, 47. Oklahoma, 26.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Sategna.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch made for a big game, and the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Caught over the middle. It's Wheeler. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails, but can't cut this any further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
32.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Back-to-back deep shots. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's looking deep again. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense.